Imagine a car. It took the racing world by storm in 1965, breaking speed records, then suddenly disappeared. For 30 years, no one knew where it was. Its owner kept it a secret, until a tragic event exposed the secret. Prepare to discover the shocking story of the disappearance of the legendary Shelby Cobra Daytona CSX-2287 and the woman who hid it. In 1964, Carroll Shelby and his team designed the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe to compete against the Ferrari 250 GTO. This special model achieved great success in 1965, and its racing career ended when Ford moved on to the GT40 project. CSX-2287 was the first of 6 Daytona Coupes, and unlike the others, it remained in America. However, with the end of its racing career, this legendary car disappeared. In late 1965, famous slot car maker Jim Russell purchased CSX-2287 for $4,500. However, a year later, he sold to famous music producer Phil Spector for around $12,000. Spector was impressed by the car's power and aggressive stance. However, this thoroughbred race car was definitely not suitable for everyday use. Spector had difficulty driving the car in the city due to its noisy engine, vibration ride, and incredibly hot aluminum body. The police also stopped Spector several times due to the car's high speed and noise. Because of these troubles, Spector decided to get rid of the car and sold it to his bodyguard, George Brand, for a mere $1,000. This is where the real mystery of the car begins. No one knows exactly when or how, but in the early 1970s, George Brand gave the car to his daughter, Donna O'Hara. From that point on, CSX-2287 was virtually wiped out from the world. O'Hara became obsessed with the car and didn't show it to anyone, sell it, or even talk about it for decades. The car's existence was all but forgotten, and automotive historians thought it was lost forever. However, a tragic incident in the early 2000s brought CSX-2287 back into the spotlight. Donna O'Hara committed suicide by setting herself on fire. When the police arrived at the scene, she was still alive and told them she wanted to die and that they should leave her alone. However, she was taken to the hospital with severe burns and died. After O'Hara's death, her mother Dorothy Brand took possession of the car and sold it to car dealer Martin Ears for $3 million. In the process, the courts got involved, and a man, Chris Goss, claimed that Donna O'Hara had given him the car before she died. Goss said that he had a long-standing friendship with O'Hara, and that she had kept the car for years because she did not want to sell it. However, Goss went to court stating that O'Hara had left the car to him after his death. The court ruled that Dorothy Brand should pay Goss $800,000. However, Goss's claims are still disputed by some automotive historians. According to some sources, Goss's claim of ownership has not been fully proven. Shortly after purchasing the car, Martin Ayers sold it to Dr. Frederick Simeone for $3.75 million. Simeone knew that CSX-2287 was one of the most important cars in automotive history. He did not want the car to be lost due to legal processes and purchased it through legal means. In 2001, a court decision was made that CSX-2287 belonged to Donna O'Hara's mother, and the sale was made. Thus, CSX-2287 was moved to the Simeone Foundation Automotive Museum in Philadelphia and added to the history of the automobile. Today, CSX 2287 is considered one of the greatest lost and discovered stories in the history of the automobile. This vehicle became the first car to be included in the U.S. National Historic Vehicle Register in 2014. It is the only model among the 6 Daytona Coupes to have an original engine. Its current estimated value exceeds $20 million. The car is not only an engineering marvel, but also a carrier of a past full of tragedy, secrets, and mystery.